Hello, people. How are you doing? Hope you're very excited that the year 2020 is almost over. Well, I am. It's been a very interesting year in all forms and manners and shades of awesomeness. If for lack of what word to use, but we thank God for everything. We thank God for January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and it's December. It's been a lot. This year has been a lot. I mean, for Christ's sake, it's been a pandemic. We're still in a pandemic and things are still pretty much crazy. But I kind of came home. I mean, I've been on the Midwest service. It's been pretty busy, and then I got the golden weekend, which most residents actually desire so much because it's a kind of weekend, a full weekend. You have to kind of do whatever you want, probably sleep, which was what I did. I did a lot of sleeping this weekend, and it was nice. So I kind of came like to my house, and I was the one of the major things I kind of did was to put up my Christmas tree, and I actually struggled a little bit. I struggled before I eventually did that. I mean, it was nice, but you know, I kind of hesitated for a very long time. Do I want to put up a Christmas tree this year? Do I really want to do it? What is the point? And I kind of felt a tinge of guilt, sort of, when I thought I was gonna do that, just for so many reasons. I kind of kept remembering all the phone calls I've made. I've called relations to tell them their spouses are dead. How I've had to tell moms the father of it, the children will not be coming home. I kind of just imagine in my mind what Christmas will be like in those homes, and I just shudder at those thoughts. And it's so heart wrenching. I kind of remember particularly a phone call I made, and I kind of made a call to tell a woman her husband passed away, and I heard the voices of our kids in the background just playing and totally oblivious of what had happened to them. Their dad wasn't coming home. As in, I think that is a scar I'm gonna carry on my soul forever. Like, I'll never forget the voices of those kids in the background. And these and many more are some of the scars that we doctors carry in our day-to-day activities. And then so you can understand my guilt when I feel like I had this genuine question: should I put up a Christmas tree? And what helped me put this into perspective was the words of a wise man. He said, "You know what? No matter how bad your situation is, no matter how bad things are, there is always room. There is always something to be grateful for because there is someone somewhere whose life is worse than you are." I mean, a lot of things has happened this year. This year has been the darkest ever. A lot of terrible news, a lot of personal tragedies, a lot of tragedies in different ramifications. I'm not even talking about COVID deaths. In so many dimensions, it's been a crazy year. But regardless of all this evil, the darkness, and the unpalatable stories and things that have happened, there's always that silver lining. There's always that element of hope, something to hope for, because we have the breath of life. And because we have a breath of life, we have something. We have something. There is hope for a tree that is cut down because at the scent of water, it's going to sprout back to life. So no matter how terrible your year has been, you have something to be grateful for because you're still here. You still have the breath of life in you, and you still have a hope of a brighter tomorrow. So never, never take that for granted. All right, so you know what? Get out there, put up a Christmas tree without guilt. Celebrate life, celebrate the grace that you're still here, and be hopeful for a better tomorrow. And indeed. All right, people, so till when next I come your way with another round of my gist and ranting, stay lifted because indeed life is beautiful. And never feel guilty about putting up a Christmas tree.